Hello and welcome back to another video. So in this one we go to a community centre who are having problems with their sewage drainage, and we return back to the drain that had collapsed in the last video to see what we can do about it for the builders to carry out their work. So if you like the video, please leave a like. If you could leave a comment, that'd be brilliant, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.
If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
Okay, so we have been here before. We put some patch liners in a little while back, but their drains are still blocking up. Now, we did suspect there may be another issue going on here, so let's do a bit of investigating, because to be honest, this is the first time I've seen it properly blocked since attending this site. Usually they clear it themselves, so they've actually left it for us to have a look at this time. So let's pry the cover up with 2 screwdrivers and we'll take a look and see what we've got. This is what we've got inside. As you can see, there's loads of paper and sewage just sitting there. Now, I've always thought the issue on this site is this manhole. Now, it seems to me like the branches all cut across and hit the benching on the other side, but we'll chat about that later on in the video. This cover here doesn't come across very well on camera, but has actually sunk about ½ an inch into the tarmac, so they've requested that we raise this up to ground level for them and put a brand new cover on there. So we'll do that at a later date. But as you can see, there's a load of paper and water in this chamber as well. Now, what I think is happening is the sewage is hitting the benching in the first manhole and clumping up into a big ball. It's then slowly travelling down the drain through this one and blocking up closer towards the septic tank, potentially right on the T as it comes in. So I think if we sort out that first manhole, that may fix our problem. This is their septic tank. It's a bit of a strange design. I'm just going to remove this loose piece of fiberglass. But there's this strange box filter thing that clips onto the outlet pipe. So to empty the tank, you actually have to remove this box. But there's also a little sliding non-return valve. It's a bit hard to see on this, but that floats up when you take this box up to stop any solids going down the soakaway. So yeah, that just literally slots onto the outlet and it filters out all the solids. It's a bit strange, and I'm not too sure what the hose pipe attachment's for on it, but we'll deal with that in a little bit. The next thing we've got to do is get the water connected up. It's probably worth saying at this point it's 27 degrees. Now, that probably doesn't sound hot to some of you in Australia and America and stuff like that. But over here, that's quite hot, and it's a horrible kind of heat as well. From this chamber, we're going to use the forward facer, and we're going to jet downstream towards the tank, probably on about 2000 psi. But first, we need to get a bit of water behind this blockage. I think this should be enough water, so let's get the jetter in. Of course, when I said forward facer earlier, I mean the spare forward facer, because that's my favourite forward facer. For this blockage, we're also going to use a tiger's tail as a guide. Now, the benefits to this is it stops it damaging the hose. It just stops it catching on the sharp lip. Now, the reason I'm using this is I have a brand new jetting hose and I don't want to damage it. So let's fire the jetter up. I know I don't say it as enthusiastically as Bruce over on Drain Clean in Australia, but incidentally, if you could go over there and try and push him to subscribe to my channel, it's one of the goals of my channel, so any help to get him subscribed would be amazing. Thank you. So I'm going to slowly feed this hose down the drain, and like that, the blockage runs away. At this point, I couldn't quite work out what was going on because the drain suddenly stopped running away, and I thought, oh no, it's blocked again, or the tank's filling up. But I decided to put the jetter back on again and we'll jet back down and hopefully it'll run away again. I was thinking there's definitely something strange going on here. I know this seems like a bit of a backwards order to do things, but I thought what I'd do is give this upstream chamber a bit of a wash around as the levels are dropped on it. That'll then get a bit of water behind the next chamber as well, and then we'll go take a look in the tank and see what's going on. What I think is happening is the branch the jet and hose is in now, can you see opposite it, there's a nice sharp corner there. So as the water comes down, it's forcing the water back up the branch opposite. Now I think that's what's been causing all our issues. So I did suggest I could grind that edge back with a nice grinder and remodel this chamber, try and make everything a bit more swept and solve the problem. The second option is to replace that chamber and then replace the pipe from here to the next plastic chamber. And that's the option they've gone for. They've asked us to quote for that, so hopefully we'll get a video of that at a later date. Let's see what's going wrong at the tank end. I was thinking that's not good, maybe the soakaway's blocked, and then I wiggled the box about and realised it wasn't clipped on, and I remembered the non-return valve on the outlet. So in theory, if I push this back down, it should open up the non-return valve and everything should run away. I think I just didn't clip it on properly to start with. Now, it looks like everything in this chamber is very thick. Now, I asked the staff on site here, and they said the whole time they've been here, they've never had the tank emptied. So that's another job we're going to quote to do. We'll get a jet here as well, give everything a good wash around. We'll probably do it at the same time as replacing the manhole. Whilst I got the tank open, I'm going to take this box out and give it a good wash out in one of the other manholes just to make sure that none of the perforations in the box are blocked up or the T-pipes on the bottom. As you can see, that non-return valve's working very well, and as I slot this box in, the levels should drop back down again. It's then time to give everything a final clean up. We'll write a report up for the customer, and they've already accepted that quote, and we're going to put a new manhole in here and empty the tank, give it a clean round and all that stuff. So hopefully we'll be back here soon. Whilst I put this cover down, it's a good time to mention that if you want to join this page and become a member, you can see 3 upcoming videos before they're officially released. There's some behind the scenes stuff on there, some bits that I've done like on weekends and on the night. All blockages are going to be on my main channel, so I'm not conning anyone out of blockages, don't worry. The option's there if you want to. I'm not expecting anyone to, but thank you if you have already become a member. I really appreciate it. Apparently there is a join button on my main channel. If anyone can't see it for whatever reason, there's also a link in the description below. I think some people have had problems if they're doing it on an iPad, trying to find that button for some reason. So that was my day done. Now, I did a couple of jobs the next day. One was a camera survey that took me 5 hours. There was nothing worth filming, so I didn't bother filming that one. And I went and did a block sink in a takeaway, but I got hardly any footage from that, so I'm not going to use that one either. But I'm going to leave in a bit of the footage of driving because it made me laugh. But after that, we are going to return to the drain from the last video, which was the collapse at a familiar site. And basically, the builders have the manholes all full up sewage. They want to dig a hole to repair the collapse, and they don't want to get covered in sewage, so we got to go and sort that out for them. But here's a couple of clips from the next day, and then the next job then followed on the day after. This is good. My sat-nav's took me down this road. It's coming down to a junction down here, and it's saying, right, turn around, go back the other way. Don't think it really knows where I am. And I'm not entirely sure either. Nice area. See where it ends up. Just finished my day. I've done a camera survey. It's taken me 5 hours. It's 27 degrees. And I now have to go to what I think is a takeaway. So yeah, they've got blocked pipes and I don't quite know what that means. So we'll go take a look and we'll see what's going on. Oh, we're down by the lake. Oh, you can get a nice shot of a lake in a minute, possibly. So yeah, the blockage wasn't anything interesting, so I think I got about 2 videos and they were about a minute long each, so not even worth putting in a video. But my sat-nav got me completely lost. Some aircon off full. Oh, where are we going? Oh, I don't know what's up with sat-nav. It's quite a hill, I don't know if it comes across on camera. Quite a slope going down. So just me, or is all this getting narrower? Oh, what is going on? The house I've just come from had a lovely view of the lake. Should have got a video of it really, but I was doing a survey, so it wasn't anything interesting or worth surveying. So you now join us in the combi, and we're going to go suck the sewage out from the manhole from the previous video. Just cross the road. Burn high vis, so you can do it once. Let's try. Drill it. It's nice to be at a passenger.
Out the way, lad. Gonna pass the last bit out. There's also a bit. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Can you grab that one, please? Through there, and back. Perfect. One more. Another one. That was easier. Why don't we do that?
That's too hot.
As it looks, actually. It's far away. You would have had enough bombs to do it, I don't think, normally.
No. You think that was going to work? Oh, we need that tape. So we're going to suck out everything in this manhole and we'll give it a bit of a wash round with our hose as well.
too stony. Much more water this one round, but should be alright.
So this is the upstream manhole. We're going to give this one a bit of a wash around the hose as well. So let's get the pipes back on the lorry and we'll find out if we're back here again in the future. We'll see if the builders can get it repaired before the drain fills up again. I think they're going to stick a bung in it or something to stop the sewage coming down whilst making the repair.
Yeah, way too much.
Thanks for joining me for another video. If you haven't seen the previous one when the drain collapsed, I would go back and watch that one if I were you. It's a good video. You can see what the reason was for going to go empty that drain. If you haven't already, please leave a like on this video, leave a comment, maybe tell me what you're up to today or something. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm trying to get this channel as big as possible. And if you can help me get Bruce to subscribe as well, that'd be absolutely amazing. And Bruce, if you are watching this, thanks for subscribing. Also, everyone else, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.
Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.